Foot Birthday has already had so many different leaks across this past week, and today on Wednesday, it does seem that we do have the full Foot Birthday Team 2 that has actually been leaked. So we're going to be discussing it, talking about all the information that we do have, who's the source behind this, how reliable does it look, and also what this could possibly mean, how Team 2 exactly is going to be working. So getting straight into this video now, we do expect that the full team of Team 2 is going to be coming this Friday, the 2nd of April, and this is going to be very interesting because you would expect usually it is just going to be a full team of 11 players, just like we had with Team 1, but it does look like EA Sports are going to be doing something a little bit cheeky. It does seem that we are only going to be getting around 5 or 6 cards. That is how it does seem, and if you do remember, this is actually not too unusual. We did see in the Team of the Year promo only 6 sort of honorable mentions added. This is something that EA Sports do sometimes do, and especially with Team 2 as well, it is possible. For a promo like Foot Birthday, I do feel these are sort of higher unique cards, and EA Sports maybe put more effort into them. So instead of releasing 22 cards part of this Foot Birthday promo, it might make them more special and more worthy if there is actually a less amount of quantity being released. And also we do have so many different SBCs, so I do sort of understand where EA Sports are coming from, but it does put more pressure on them to make sure that the cards that are actually going to be released, if it is fewer, then they really need to be of higher quality. We did also see this in the Foot Freeze promo. You might remember the sort of Batch 2, Team 2, it was a little bit strange with the Foot Freeze, but we did only get 5 of these cards released, so I do think this is something that we are going to be seeing again, part of Foot Birthday Team 2. That is what it is looking like, and instead of it going from the 2nd of April all the way to the 9th of April, being in packs for one whole week, it does look like EA Sports want to cut the Foot Birthday promo short, and it is going to be ending on the 6th or 7th of April, which is just a Tuesday or Wednesday. Now, this is definitely something that EA Sports have done in the past as well. They usually do this because they want another promo on that following Friday. So could this possibly mean that we are going to be exiting the Foot Birthday promo sometime this time next week, and we are actually going to be having some sort of brand new promo coming on Friday the 9th of April? That is possibly what is going to be happening, but that is definitely something for another video. But what it does seem so far now, when we are going to be getting into the leaks, it does look like there's only going to be 5 cards added into packs, and they are only going to be made available for around 4 to 5 days. That is what it is looking like from now when we do have this sort of information so far. But taking a look now at the actual cards that we are going to be seeing in Foot Birthday Team 2 that has supposedly been leaked from someone on the Spanish side of the community, it does look reliable because it is sort of, people have been withholding this information. They've been saying that they're going to wait until Friday and they are going to be leaking it so the community can still get excited, creators can still make predictions, but that has totally backfired because someone has found this and they have just tweeted it, and now everyone is saying that this is actually the real one. So this is what we are currently going off, but of course this is going to be a spoiler alert, and also it isn't actually 100% reliable from someone who I do recognize, but it does look like generally everyone is agreeing that this is going to be the correct leak of what is actually going to be happening. So first of all, we do have Ryan Kent. This is one a lot of people didn't maybe expect in here. We did have that false image that we were talking about in another video, but it does look like he is actually going to be coming out. Jokes aside, he's going to be coming back to fry all of us, and it is going to be a right winger apparently. That is the position that has been leaked, so it is going to be a little bit of a position change, and maybe this is going to make him a little bit less frustrating, but I still think there is going to be a lot of people that are going to be quite frustrated with this card, but it is going to be depending on what sort of upgrades, the stats, and also the rating that EA Sports are going to be giving this Ryan Kent. But it does look like he is going to be coming this Friday on the 2nd of April. Then we do have Adama Traore. Now this position is the only other position as well that has sort of been added on as part of the leak as well. It does seem that he's going to be a striker, so he does sort of remind me of the Ousmane Dembele that we did have, and also the Saint Maximin. It is going to be the same sort of vibe with this Adama Traore, and I am quite scared of this card a little bit more than Ryan Kent because we do all know how good that Foot Freeze, the left back, was. So this one is definitely going to be one that we should fear, and I do think EA Sports are going to give him some very, very good stats, and especially one thing that we do need to be very concerned about is actually the skill or weak foot upgrade. He currently has a 2-star weak foot, so you already already know, EA Sports, that is the one that they are going to be upgrading to 5-star. So we're probably going to be seeing an Adama Traore at a striker position, which can be moved around to cam or anything like that. And he's going to be having a 5-star week. I think it's fair to say that he's going to be one of the most expensive and also one of the most hyped FUT birthday cards that we are going to be seeing in Team 2. And also maybe he's going to be making it up there with a few of the Team 1s as well. So moving on now to the next card, we are going to be seeing our. Now this one is a little bit less hyped. It is still going to be a little bit of a decent card. I do think we have a Payet leaked for an SBC, so maybe it is going to be a nice link with him. But this is again surprisingly a FUT Freeze SBC, so I'm not sure why EA Sports are selecting another FUT Freeze SBC that has been released of course in the past, and they are going to be giving him a FUT birthday card, part of Team 2, just like that Adama. But we are going to have to just cope with it. I do think maybe they are going to be giving him a position change. I'm not too sure. We do not have any more leaks about the position changes. We only know that Adama is going to be a striker and Ryan Kent is going to be a right winger, but apart from that, the rest of these are just predictions. But our could be a nice little card. It is going to depend largely on the stat upgrade that EA Sports are going to be giving him. Moving on now, we do have Modric, and I do think this is actually going to be quite a nice card. People could get hyped about this, and definitely a lot of people could get around it, because I do think a La Liga centre mid, it isn't going to be a bad card at all, and this is going to be his first special card that he is going to be receiving. So I do think it is quite nice just before Team of the Season, whether or not he will get a Team of the Season. So I do think a FUT birthday card, maybe giving him 5-star skills or a 5-star weak foot, it could be a nice decent little card, especially some Real Madrid links if you do need some centrally. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this. Moving on now, one that is also going to be one of the most hyped ones, but it is going to be largely dependent on what EA Sports are going to do with him. Apparently Raheem Sterling is going to be the last card, the 5th card that is going to be making it into FUT birthday Team 2. It does look like he's going to be getting a nice high rating based of course how he currently is with his other special cards, possibly a 92 rating, something across those lines at least. 93 would be a little bit of a push, but I do think possibly a striker position, maybe not. It could just be at his natural left wing position. I wouldn't really be too surprised if it was just left with that, but he could get some nice pace, and it is going to be interesting to see what EA Sports are going to be doing with his skills. I do think a weak foot would be a lot better, 5-star weak foot, and then he is already going to be having 4-star skills at his current card, so I think it is going to be a nice card. And Sterling and Adama, probably fair to say, are going to be the most hyped. Then we do have Ryan Kent sort of in the middle there, possibly Modric is going to be making it in, but I do think our is a little bit of a letdown, especially because we have so few cards. I do think if people really wanted him, probably in the past they would have already done his FUT Freeze, and this upgrade isn't too necessary. But definitely let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. This is the information that we do have so far. Again, it does look like, by the way that it is adding up, that this FUT birthday promo, it is going to be ending on Tuesday or Wednesday, and that's the reasoning behind why we have such few cards, only 5 cards that are going to be in FUT birthday Team 2. But maybe this isn't necessarily correct. Hopefully they could actually be a little bit wrong, and we are perhaps going to be getting more cards. We are going to have to just wait and see. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.